Most people learn push-ups in a way that kills their progress.
Press on the exhaust, we be skirting now.
Push-ups are a great strength foundation for any bodyweight training. Calisthenics, acrobatics, even locomotion practice. Most beginners do them in ways that leads to pain, plateaus, or even bad habits. These are the 5 push-up truths that nobody tells beginners, but once you understand them, everything gets easier.
Yeah, that sound good. Sounds good. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good.
Truth number 1 is your scapulas matter more than your arms. Most people think that push-ups are chest and triceps exercise, but the real foundation is in how your shoulder blades can move. If you shrug or collapse here, everything downstream gets messy. Think of it as creating a stable platform. When your scapula is active and controlled, the push-up suddenly feels stronger and safer. Great strength and proprioception exercise is scapula push-ups. You can start on all fours, your shoulders above the wrists, elbows locked. Sink in your chest and then bring yourself as high as possible, engaging your serratus anterior, chest, and moving your scapulas into protraction. Once you feel stronger, you can do the reps in the plank position. Truth number 2, your wrist setup determines your shoulder health. Your hands aren't just placed on the ground. Their angle and weight distribution decide how your elbows track, therefore how your shoulders will feel. If your hands collapse inward or flare out, your elbows usually follow, and that's where discomfort starts. A neutral, stable wrist gives you a clean line all the way up the chin. What I see a lot of beginners struggle with is pressure distribution in their palms. You see, if you are not able to distribute the pressure evenly into the whole area of your palms, you might end up putting too much pressure on the heel of your palms, which will create pain and discomfort later on. So really focus to spread your things and really trying to get the pressure into your fingers as well. Truth number 3, range of motion is a progression, not a rule. Beginners often think they must go chest to floor from day 1. But if you collapse into the bottom, you're not building strength, you're just falling. These ego reps will only get you injured and will teach you a bad movement pattern. Instead, you want to proceed in a controlled way all the way down and up. If that's not possible for you, you need to take one step back. So don't be shy and start with the range you can actually control. Earn depth gradually, and remember that quality beats depth every single time. A great way to start doing push-ups is to use a bench for inclination. This way, you will need less strength and can learn the pattern the right way with more control. Gradually get lower until you end up on the ground. Truth number 4, tempo builds more strength than reps. It's pretty straightforward. Fast push-ups hide compensation. Slow push-ups, they expose everything. And that's where you actually improve. Speed must be earned. When learning a move or any skill, only when you do things slowly, you can actually pay enough attention to do the move or skill correctly. This way, your nervous system will get used to the move and you are avoiding a lot of compensation going on. A lot of people do not realize this, and for some reason we tend to hurry. So really take your time and feed your nervous system with the right data to get familiar with the move and do it correctly. Truth number 5, push-ups are a full body skill. It's not an arm exercise, it's basically a moving plank. If you do it correctly, your ribs, core, glutes and legs, they all contribute. And that's a good thing, because if all your body cooperates, the push-up will be safer, more stable and more efficient. Building the proper connection takes some time, but eventually we want to feel tension through all our body from our fingers down to the toes. Your body is everything but passive. If you watch out for these 5 things, your push-ups will feel completely different. Stronger, more controlled and also pain-free. If you want more clear, beginner-friendly movement guidance, check out my other videos. And if you found this useful, consider subscribing to my channel. I share honest and practical movement education without the noise. I will also be very happy if you leave a comment on how you are faring with your push-ups. Take care and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
Your matches must have heard around. How that sitting like a boss, bring the workers out. Press on the exhaust, we be skirting now. No, we not the same.